Alright, so I wanted to make something in my garage that could pull my top off and put it back on, make it myself and save a couple $100. And I found out it's a lot more simple than all these other videos on YouTube are showing. So I figured I'd make my own video and post it real quick. Piece of cake, guys. All you gotta do, go to your local hardware store and buy a bar, just a pipe, a bar that's 5 feet long, 60 inches, and this has got some foam on it. I bought some of that. It's right next to the pipe or the bar or whatever you want to call it in the hardware store. So I zip tied it on there just to keep it from scratching stuff up. By that, what it's going to do is you're going to put it right underneath. You're going to put it right up in here, of course on top of the roll bar and underneath of the top, right? And it's going to stick out of the top a few inches on each side, maybe just an inch or two. Okay, that's the first thing you need to buy. There's only a couple more things. Next, on my ceiling here, you can see that I got some eye bolts. At least that's what I call them. I don't know what the official name is. But that's it right there. They're pretty thick. It's about, I'd say they're 10 inches long. And a couple of 2x4s. Also 5 feet long. Just like the top. Just like the bar that goes underneath of the top. Whether you have a finished ceiling or not, like I do, you can put these 2x4s up in your attic on the rafters. And I missed on the first hole I drilled there, but it's a 1/2 inch wide hole for the eye bolt, and put that up through the ceiling and also drill a hole in the 2x4s that you've laid down on top of the rafters, and get a nice big fat washer and put that on the other side of the bolt. Put a nut on the other side of it. Do that for the front and the back. See, I got 4 eye bolts. Now let me jump down here. In the front, they're as wide as the Jeep, the top of it. And in the back, I scooted them in just a little bit because I've got these ratchet straps. Sorry, the lighting's not very good back here. I've got the ratchet straps going in the front down to the bar on each side of the bar. And in the back, obviously, you can't have a bar. So I ran the ratchet straps straight down, and it's unhooked right now, but you hook them right inside of there. So the only problem I found was that hook is not wide enough to hook around this right here. It looks like it would be, but it's far from it. So what I did was I grabbed those hooks that my bicycle's hanging from, and I sat them in there just to see how it would look, and man, it fit perfect. So this is what I ended up making. I just took this hook, turned it sideways, and then turned it again and got it in there. And look how good that fits, and it goes around the whole thing. That hook will not do that. So the reason why I have this little bar that the hook is screwed into is for a couple reasons. One, obviously, so we can hook that ratchet strap hook to it. And two is because this red hook here has a wood screw. You know, it's only made to screw into wood, so I couldn't get a nut or anything I was trying to find a way to attach it to that. So what I did was I got a piece of copper from work, and this works pretty well because it's pretty soft. And I went down to the hardware store, got a wooden dowel to put through it, and of course I made 2 of these. The other one is still in, just kind of hanging there though. I drilled a starter hole, just a little hole to get it started there, and screwed this puppy through there. So the copper won't squish when the weight is put upon it, and with the wood in there, adds extra support. And so what I did, I'm holding the camera myself, so it's going to be pretty tough here. I'm just going to tell you what I did instead of show. So, because if I let this go, it'll fall. So, put this up in there, take that hook, and what I did was, first I ran this red hook through that hole. Sorry, hold on a second here. Yeah. Ran this red hook right through that hole on the ratchet strap instead of using the hook. Then, like I said, connect this right to the corners. Now we're all hooked up, and all you got to do then is pull on each ratchet strap, and it works perfect. And when you're letting it back down, you would think that maybe it would fall, but it doesn't. You just do one at a time, and you just kind of scoot it down. I've been making a mistake of calling it a ratchet strap the whole time. Don't buy the ratchet strap. Buy this kind right here. You just use your thumb to release it. The ratchet strap, if you release that, it will fall pretty quickly. So that is it. The whole project cost me about, I don't know, maybe $30 and a couple hours of work. Piece of cake. Well, I figured I would post it since nobody else has posted something like this. I've seen a couple, but this is by far the simplest way I could do it, and it works really well. That's it. Good luck.